The British and Irish Lions are unlike anything else in world rugby. Every 4 years, players who normally compete as rivals in the Six Nations set aside their national jerseys to don the famous red shirt. Together, they embark on a tour to the Southern Hemisphere, facing the giants of the game: New Zealand, South Africa, and Australia. For more than a century, these tours have been part battle, part pilgrimage, and part festival of rugby. They embody not only sporting excellence but also tradition, identity, and the enduring spirit of the game. The Lions' history stretches back to 1888, when the first team of British players toured Australia and New Zealand. Back then, rugby was still spreading across the globe, carried by the British Empire. Those early tours were grueling, involving months at sea and dozens of matches against local clubs as well as national sides. Over time, the tours became more structured, with the best of the home nations uniting to test themselves against the Southern Hemisphere's elite. What makes the Lions so special is the combination of rivalry and unity. England, Ireland, Scotland, and Wales each have proud rugby traditions, often defined by fierce competition against one another. Yet for the Lions, those rivalries are put aside. Players who face off in the Six Nations become teammates, forging bonds that last a lifetime. The Lions are proof that rugby is not just about nations but about shared history and values. Some tours stand out as legendary. In 1971, the Lions achieved what no team before them had done. They won a series against the All Blacks in New Zealand. Coached by Carwyn James and captained by John Dawes, the team included greats like Gareth Edwards, Barry John, and Willie John McBride. Their attacking rugby stunned the All Blacks and cemented the Lions' place in rugby folklore. 3 years later, in 1974, the Lions toured South Africa in the midst of apartheid. Led by Willie John McBride, they became known as the Invincibles, winning 21 of their 22 matches and drawing the other. Their physical dominance and fearless play inspired awe, and the tour remains one of the most successful in history. The 99 call, where the entire team retaliated against foul play at once, became legendary. But the Lions have also faced heartbreak. Tours are demanding, with little time for preparation and enormous pressure. In 2005, under Clive Woodward, the Lions were humiliated by the All Blacks, losing the series 3-0. Critics questioned whether the Lions still had relevance in the professional era. Yet, in 2017, they answered those doubts with a thrilling drawn series in New Zealand, proving that the Lions' spirit still burns bright. The Lions are not just about rugby, they are about culture. Fans travel in the tens of thousands, creating seas of red jerseys in foreign stadiums. Songs, chants, and traditions fill the air. The tours bring together people from 4 nations, united by passion for the game. Economically, they generate millions in revenue for host countries, boosting tourism and showcasing rugby on a global stage. For players, being selected for the Lions is one of the greatest honors. It is recognition not only of talent, but of character. Legends like Martin Johnson, Brian O'Driscoll, Paul O'Connell, and Sam Warburton all describe wearing the Lions jersey as a career highlight. It is the chance to be part of something bigger than nation, a collective legacy stretching back over a century. The Lions' legacy also reflects rugby's evolution. From amateur beginnings to the professional era, from wooden ships to charter flights, from colonial tours to global spectacles, the Lions have adapted while preserving tradition. They embody the tension at the heart of rugby: rivalry and unity, tradition and change. Behind the try-line, the British and Irish Lions remind us why sport matters. It is about history, identity, and the bonds that outlast the final whistle. The Lions' roar is not just heard in stadiums. It echoes across generations, carrying with it the pride and passion of rugby's greatest touring tradition.